Alright guys, what's up? Video number 2. I just started on it. Apparently I hit pause in the middle of it and didn't realize it, and I just kept talking. Apparently I was talking to myself. Um, First thing I didn't put in the initial video that I just did, the guys at the Suns games kind of taught me into doing the Instagram thing. I was like never really into it, but whatever. It's something to do and something to look at and follow some people and see what they get. So I have Instagram now if anybody is interested in going to look. It's JacksGraphs904. You can go send me, add me, or follow me, however that works, and I'll follow you back. Everybody who's followed me, I've followed back. So I got like 34 followers, which Adam and Spence, thank you for the shout outs. I appreciate that. That's why I have the 30 something followers. Um, Real quick, with what I don't have a lot, it's just kind of cool. Like I said, with Lansing. Anyway, Matt Stites on 6, 2 of these Chrome, I won't show them all. 2 of these Pro Debut, and then 2 of these paper, and here's the other 3 there. So those 6. Mitch Haniger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 inside, 1 outside, and the 1 outside I don't know what I was doing. 1, 2, and 3, and then apparently my fine tip point cap came off or something, and I didn't realize it. So he signed this in freaking fine point. It doesn't look awful. What was worse is I had 2 for Jordan on the page trying to help him because he had some left, and they're both Heritage. And he fine tipped both of those, which those actually didn't really look that bad in fine tip. I actually was kind of proud, cool. I thought they were cool how they turned out. So this isn't awful, but yeah, whatever. So Gabriel did 3 of 4. I got 1 left. I'll get it tomorrow night. Got that one. 14 Pro Debut, and then a 15. These were all consignment. Yeah, I got my Gabby's done the first night. Hey, I was messing with him, like I said in the first video, about had the cycle and all that, and I was talking about when he came out the pregame and signed. I was like, "You got it tonight, man. I want to see it tonight. You're gonna do it tonight." And he just kind of smiled and laughed, and that was, I don't know. He doesn't have much personality, in my opinion, but it was kind of cool seeing him laugh and chuckle and all that. So he ended up having a decent game. I think he was 3 for 4 the other night on Monday. Like I say, missed the cycle by a home run. And then last night I think he was 2 for 4. He had he hustled, scored from first on a gap shot in the left center. I think he had a single and a double, or 2 singles. He had a good game. He's got a really good arm too. I didn't realize he has as good an arm as he has. Okay, last thing for Mobile. They were just finishing up with batting practice, and I wanted Mike Lansing. Him and Drabeck have so many cards. It's just tough to get everything that you want signed. I could have bought more different cards. I just didn't because I had so many. I'm not anticipating getting them all done. So we got Mike Lansing to come over, and I have my book, and I have 9 on a page. He comes over and starts signing, and he starts to spot around. And he signs 2 for like one guy, and he had apparently only signed like 3 or 4, 2, 3 or 4 Sunday. So when he came over, I gave Jordan really quick. I said, "Well, here, get these 2, keep this one, keep this one, give me this one back." Thinking that Lansing wasn't going to sign everything I had. Well, at some reason I put everything in my book. When I say everything, like everything. So I had back-to-back pages of Lansing. I had a page of 9, and then I had a page that it started off with 7, ended up with 6. Yeah. No. Page of 9, page of 7. Jordan got those 2 done. So then I had my 9, and he spots around. It was really, we noticed he signed by team. So like he signed his Boston cards, and then he skipped it and went to his Expos, and then he skipped around and went. He saved his Rockies for last. I was like, my God, this guy must have really hated his time in Colorado, thinking he was just not going to sign him. And he even made the comment after he did. He's like, I don't know why I did that. He's like, I ended up signing them all anyway. He's like, I always just skip around like looking at them. And he started talking about the cards. I told him like this one was my favorite. He agreed. He said that was a really cool card. He enjoyed doing the photo shoot for that particular card and all that. So it was cool talking. And I said, Mike, I appreciate you doing all those. He said, I don't mind a bit in the world, man. It's not a problem at all. I said, well, I don't normally ask this. I said, but I have a few more on the next page. Do you mind signing those? He's like, absolutely not. So it's no big deal. Flip the page. He signed all those. So Jordan didn't even have to give me the 2 that he got. But so 17 of 17 helped with 1, Mike Lansing. So for you Southern League graphers, there's your tidbit of the day for when you see Mobile. Couple of dupes. I think this one, yeah, this one's smeared. He accidentally rubbed it and he apologized. That's no big deal. Try and do this a little bit quicker. And these two. But super nice. Talked to him. Just asked him like what was the question I was kind of actually curious about. Like what was the biggest difference between playing in Colorado and playing some of the other ballparks? I mean, obviously you guys, how Colorado is, and he said I don't think people realize how big a ballpark it is, and it's a launch pad obviously, but people just don't realize that it's a pretty big park. But he said he enjoyed his time there. It's a nice place to play in and all that. And he said, but it is a different, compared to like his time in Montreal playing in, that dome. This was the one I said was my favorite card. He really liked this. He thought that was neat. So it's cool. And I got one this. This is rookie. I think this might be. I don't know. I can't remember what year his rookie is. I think it's 93 or 92. So this is not his rookie. And one more. So 17 to 17, could have been 18, but hey, didn't know that was going to happen. Lastly, I got Yoan Lopez. He pitched. Got him on a ball, Southern League ball, on the sweet spot. It's got some, game use. So hey, it's got some stuff, scrubs on it, stuff. It's all right. And then I helped Jordan get some Zach Godley stuff inside, and he had some pictures he had ordered. So he gave me a picture to get signed. So I got this post game. On 8x10. I don't usually do photos, but I really like this picture and how it came out when he showed it to me. So I was like, well, he was going to give me a Topps card. I was like, well, let me give me a blank photo if you want. So he gave me that, and I got that signed. So anyway, post game, Suns. Ryan Newell, who's on the DL, I think he's still on the DL, and Tim Berry were charting, and I guess I'll go ask Berry. I'll see if I can get maybe one or two out of him. Thinking I wasn't going to get much, if anything. He gets done. Jordan's like, well, I'll just meet you over by the bus. So it's just me. There's maybe 200 people at the game. At this point in time, it was like 10 o'clock at night. There's nobody left at the stadium. The game was like a 6-0 was a score. Mobile won. And Barry walks up. And Tim, do you have time just for a couple? And he walks. He's like, sure. He said, how are you doing tonight? I completely caught me off guard. Completely. I almost didn't even know what to say. I was like, I'm doing great. How are you? How was the road trip? He pitched, but he didn't pitch great. They just traveled to Pensacola for a 4 or 5 day trip. And he's like, yeah, it was nice. He said, I heard that was the shortest trip. Or they told me that's the shortest trip in the Southern League for us. And all the while he's signing these cards, carrying on this conversation. Well, he gets to number 3, and I'm thinking, all right, he's done, because he had done 3 for Jordan before the game, and I had more than that on the page. He's like, well, yeah, he said, that wasn't so bad. He said, that bus ride wasn't terrible. I said, well, wait till you have to go to, like, Jackson, something like that, where you go up to Tennessee. I said, that's probably your longest ride you're going to have. And he said, yeah, they told me that, because he's, excuse me, played in the Eastern League. I guess the Eastern League's not as spaced out as some of the Southern League. Sorry, my throat's been acting up for the last 45 minutes. Anyway, he just kept signing, carrying on this conversation. I was completely blown away. Before I knew it, he had signed 5 cards and was like, hey, man, have a good night. Okay, great. Nobody's going to believe that I got these cards signed. So, Tim Berry, 5 of 5. That'll be the only time all year I'll probably get him 5 of 5. He's pitching tomorrow night, too. I really like his autograph. I really want to like the guy because I like his autographs. It was just like his personality after the first 2 encounters. I was like, this guy's going to be just an absolute tool. And then last night, he was completely like one of the nicest people I'd ever met. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that was a huge bonus I did not expect to get last night. I was pretty stoked about that. I still have a few left for him, but I'm not going to put any dupes down on him the rest of the year. He pitches tomorrow night. I'll be there tomorrow night to get what tiny little bit of Mobile stuff I have left done. But I'm going to do the Suns pregame, so that'll be it. But anyway, guys, that is it. There's really nothing around here this weekend, so it's going to be road trip Saturday, as long as something doesn't come up. Charleston, South Carolina, Saturday. I've never graphed there, never been to a game there. I'm going to see the River Dogs and the Augusta Green Jackets. Well, I think that's what they are. Yeah, Green Jackets. Bickford is on that team, the Giant single A. I never see Giants affiliates anywhere. I never see the Giants play in person any level. So we're gonna go do that. It's Yankees and Giants A-ball. So I think me and Jordan are gonna do that. So Spence, if you're up for going and you can get your butt up here, let me know. I don't know what. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll explain it to you. I'm not gonna go into some spiel on here. But anyway, that's it, guys. Hopefully I have a recap video for you for that on Sunday, if not on Monday. And then next Tuesday, the tentative plan is Daytona. They have Clearwater. You can have Chris. How can you possibly have any Philly stuff left? I really don't have much left, but I do have a lot of Daytona, so I'm going to go in the hopes that it's a 1-0 game that takes an hour and a half, and I can graph Daytona after the game and not be back here at like 2 a.m. for work on Wednesday. So that's it, guys. Y'all have a good rest of the week. I'll give you a video for tomorrow night if I get anything. I don't have a lot to get. I'm going to go just, it's to go. It's a baseball game. And I have a couple cards, so it's like, why not go? Just to get them done. I'd like to get Dre back on the ball is my goal. So we'll see. But that's it, guys. I'm going to stop babbling. Talk to you later. Don't forget Instagram if you're up for it. And if you have want information, like on sportsgraphing.com. I really have been enjoying this website during the IP season or during the minor league season. There's so many guys all around the country that put different recaps on there. Just like for this trip for Charleston, we can see some Sally stuff from different people that they post. There's Eastern League guys. There's International League. A lot of different people on there. So check it out if you're interested. And I think it's like it's $10 for the year. In my opinion, the information that you get back off of it to know these guys' signing habits. And people put notes. They put recaps. I put recaps. It's very beneficial. You know, you kind of know more about what you're getting into before you go. So it's helped me out a lot. And I owe Jordan that one. So check it out, guys. CL Burns 4784 on there. JacksGraph 904 on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.